Hey everybody, give me just a minute. I'm running behind. Got to set up. Hold on. Oh my goodness. Sorry, y'all. I forgot how much I needed to clean off my desk. Never mind. Didn't mean to give y'all the ceiling. Hi, Teresa. Hi, Sarge. Okay, so hang on. I need to make sure I have y'all not backwards. To make sure I have y'all or upside down. That one's upside down. But if I put it this way, hang on, let me try it this way. Okay, that will probably work. Let's see. All right, let me get this out of the way. Howdy, howdy. Y'all chat for a minute amongst yourselves. It's warm in here. Okay. It is still February. Why is it so freaking warm? Because I live in Texas, that's why. Hold on, I'm moving things out of my way so I can put my laptop back here. Y'all pardon me. I hope I'm not making you too dizzy. I'm trying to get my stuff situated. I gotta get situated. See, I don't particularly... I gotta figure out where my workspace is. Hang on. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and talk to y'all then. I should be able to see everybody and when they come in and out. Yes, Sarge, I'm well aware how backwards you are. Why is that going that way? That is not the way I am directing it. Oh, because I need to go the other way. That's why. I'm not going in the right direction, man. You're dizzy, dizzy, dizzy. I'm sorry, Sarge. All right, so we're just going to go with that. However uneven it looks. What did I do with... Hi, everybody. Okay, I am stumped at what I did with my papers for my stack and whack. And I got so sidetracked, I forgot to make a, where did I put them, y'all? So I'm trying to see if I can find, if I have an old, because I think I've used them all. An old one. I haven't made any in a while. Okay, I have totally lost my mind and my stuff. I mean, it's one thing when you get into doing something and you put your stuff down and you lose it. Kim. But it's a total other thing when you haven't even started and you lose it. Here, y'all look at this for a minute. Y'all, I literally just had this stuff. See, that's not... How am I going to have to face it? Okay, so I'm using this to show how I need to be facing things and where my screenshot's going to be. Of course, you know, I had set up the perfect little set of papers. Thanks, Daryl. And yes, I know I lost my mind years ago. Oh, here's another problem. Well, at least I was able to fix that somewhat. All right, then I will just make a new set. So, as I said before, or if y'all read the thing, we're going to do something called a stack and whack. And, hang on half a second. I think I just remembered where I might have an old one somewhere. No, I don't. Alright, so let me pick out some papers. Let's use one of these. Two. Oh my gosh. Three. I know I've got match in here somewhere. Max, here we go. Oh, seriously. Four. And 5. Okay. Here's 5 pieces of paper to cut down. And then I've already got one. Let's see. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay. Oh my gosh. All right. So, stacking wax, and I still don't have, I thought I had. Stacking wax is basically a collage. I mean, it pretty much is. It's just a, you know what, Daryl? excuse me, Sarge. Stack and Whack is basically a collage. It is but it's a structured collage with limited use. That's how I see the Stack and Whack. If you are a quilter, the Stack and Whack is the same thing. From what I've been told, I'm not a quilter. The Stack and Whack is the same thing. You're just using paper for your pieces of material and cardstock or something sturdy for the backing for it to go on. So I chose the size 2.5. Is that right? Yeah. 2.5 by 5 because I thought that's a good size. If you want to do a tag or a good journal card, or you want to use it to make a pocket or a tuck. So that's usually a good size. Yes, Sarge, I thought of you when that's what made me decide to talk about the quilting. So give me a second. Let me cut down my pieces of paper and still, obsess over what in hell did I do with that little stack of stuff. Okay. So we're going to cut these down to 2.5 by 5. Now these are already 5 inches, so I just need to cut the 2.5. What did I say? That's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And these are just white on the back, so I'm going to use the front of them because that way if I want to stamp or do something fun on the back, it's blank and I don't have to worry about it. 2.5. Is this one a 5 already? Yes. Okay. So there is my cardstock. And here, let me get my papers cut because they all need to be the same size. The cardstock pieces and the paper pieces need to be the same size. So, oh, and I forgot to put like some paper clips. You don't have to use them, but they do tend to, when you go to do the tearing part, they make it easier. So which part of this do I want to use? If y'all hear music in the background, it's because my husband just came back from the store or from town, and I think I'm going to use this. Yeah, I'm going to use this end. So there is 2.5. And I told him he's got his music blaring in his car and the door wide open. And don't worry if you're off a little bit on these, because you can always trim around your card once you're done. And here is this is a Swiss map that a friend of mine sent me. So we're going to come, let's go this way. That someone actually from Switzerland sent me. I'm going to come a little longer so that I can trim up that side and make it even. Who all's still here? Sarge, why are you telling me to leave you alone? Oh, leave my husband alone. Okay. Yeah, right. Whatever. If he had a better memory, he would have remembered the 3 minutes ago when I told him, the 3 minutes before I came online, that I was going to be in a live. All right, so let me trim this end a little bit so I can get it even. And then I'm going to come this way because I want it to be all map. Everybody tell me who's in here. Everybody give me a shout out so I can see who all's in here, because I can't, my phone, I'm looking on my laptop, so it looks like my laptop, I figured out the other day, shows me not everybody. I thought thought I only had like 1 or 2 people in here the night I filled in for Sarge Wednesday night, when I filled in for Sarge Wednesday night. And it turned out I actually had about 4 or 5 people in here. It's just nobody was talking. But because I can't see on my phone, I didn't see everybody. Well, Sarge, I know you're here. Okay. There we go. There's that one. Here's a piece of, we'll use this end that's already partially torn. Some pretty book page that I dyed. Y'all had to ignore my fingers too. I've spent 3 days this week dyeing papers, working with ink, and kind of watercolor. I have dyed my fingers, basically, is what it boils down to. Yes, I know Sarge loves to talk. So there's 4, and then this is an old piece of paper I didn't even know I had. So I want to use a busy piece of it. Let's use this. Here, hang on. Let me trim it down some so that I get a busy piece. Okay, let's come down here. 2.5. Y'all gonna watch me, Sarge, you gonna watch me chop my finger off tonight? Let's see, 2.5. Five. Or do I want to use this end? What do you think, Sarge? Use this end or the other end? I think I'll probably get more out of it using the other end because it's a little busier. Yeah, I'm going to use the other end because I want it to be a little bit busier. And Sarge, I think you understand what I'm talking about, but anybody watching the replay or that's in here watching, you'll get it in a minute if you don't understand. Okay, so that's all with the cutting, because anything we do from here on out is in tear mode. So if you like to tear, get ready. Now, to glue this on, you can use glue. You can use, what I will probably do is I will probably just use a glue stick. I'm going to get one of my good glue sticks. One of my glue sticks I know that's a super hold, and that's my, ooh, no, not that one. Yeah, that one is too, but let me use this one. Let me use my Scotch permanent glue stick. And then later when I actually get ready to use it, now, if you want to do this right now, that's fine. Hang on half a second. I'm trying to see if there's somebody that wants, I'm in the live if you want to join. Hopefully this will be somebody new. I don't think she's in our group. What is it? Laughing? Blast it. At, is it Living, Crafting, Laughing? What's the name of it, Sarge? Living, Laughing, Crafting. Laughing is first. I always get this wrong. I don't know why this is so hard. Laughing, crafting. Why isn't it giving me what I want? Living. Is that right? Laughing. L&D. Is there... Hi, guys. a stack and whack. Either way, whack and stack, stack and whack, it doesn't matter. Dang it. Living, crafting, and laughing. Oh my gosh, it's only right there in my face. Living. Y'all, just hang on a second. I give up. Never mind. I can't do it. I can't do it. It's not working. Okay. Okay, let me just get back to what I'm doing here and quit trying to. Okay. Oh, Lisa, it's fun. So what you need is, I use the sides. I mean, you can make these bigger or smaller, depending on what it is you're trying to do. I made these 2.5 by 5 so that, they would, they're perfect size for like a tag, a journal card, a pocket, a tuck, a side pocket, a upper, you know, they're good kind of all use size. And you need 5, either like a stiff cardstock, or you could use like cereal box or some kind of food box, or even cardboard. That ought to be fun. I had to do some on cardboard one time. And then you need 5 varieties of different pieces. Oh, you know what I want? I want a textured piece. Oh, crappy doodles. Of papers. I'm here. I'm thinking. Y'all just give me a minute. I'm still trying to figure out what happened to my other little stack of papers.